Right now we are near the edge of the Little Missouri River at the Crater of Diamonds State Park. You can see the water flowing there, even though between us and the river there's a lot of river cane growing up. But the west drain of the crater dumps into the Little Missouri River right there. And on our left over here, you can't quite see it, the east drain of the Crater of Diamonds search field dumps into the Little Missouri River. But if you'll turn and look, this is what I walked way out here in the woods to show you. There's this giant concrete foundation, kind of a mystery. What is that doing here, and how old is it, and who built it, and why, and everything? Well, the history behind it is diamonds were first found here in August of 1906 by John Huddleston. Shortly thereafter, he sold his farm and they started commercial mining here. And one of the first things they did, because they need water for washing, for diamond processing, they put a pump down here at the Little Missouri River, and this is the foundation that the pump sat on. So this was built probably 1908. And look how they used just the river gravel right here. Instead of buying gravel and bringing it in, you had an ample supply. So they used river gravel, and they just mixed their sand and Portland with it and mixed the mortar right here on site. I mean, not mortar, mixed the concrete and poured it in the form. And they've got a ladder built into the side of this, and it's pretty nasty down there, but you can see their plumbing. They've got some pipes, and you could open a valve and pump it. So they sucked water out of the Little Missouri River and then pushed the water the rest of the way up to the present day Crater of Diamonds State Park search field. But so this foundation is very old, and that's what it was used for. It was a pump house. They had a little, I believe, diesel motor going to pump it. But this side, so you would know, if I stood by it, it would be a foot over my head. So this is probably 7 foot high on this side. But as you can see by looking on the inside, it's probably 10 feet on the inside. But anyway, that's the old foundation. And at the time when they put it in, although they've got some metal piping inside there, the pipe that was out here in the ground, since that was real expensive, they used a less expensive pipe, and it was made out of cypress wood slats and wrapped with wire. And in '78, I knew where there was some of that pipe laying on top of the ground, but it's probably rotted and rusted by now. But anyway, they pumped the water all the way up to the diamond search field, and they used wooden pipe. And a sample of that wooden pipe is in the Crater of Diamonds State Park Museum. You can look at it. My friends Bill Moore and David Anderson helped me dig it up, and we cut that section of pipe out, and it's in the museum. So you can go there and look for it. But that's the old foundation. So that's history, you know, more than 100-year-old concrete foundation for the old pump. Vital for doing any washing of diamond gravel. You had to have a good source of water, and the Little Missouri River provided that water, and the pump pushed it from the river up to, well, they even used water cannons for a while in the 20s to hydraulic sluice the diamond field, and that's where the water came from, is through that pump, to make the water pressure like using a fire hose to wash the field looking for diamonds.